Hi, and welcome back to Music Messages Tarot. I hope everybody's having a good evening. I apologize in advance. I've been doing these audio videos in my bedroom, so you might hear my bed creak or some of the background noises up here. I haven't really been feeling the best the past few days, but I wanted to make sure that I got some readings up for you guys. Before I even sat down to start this reading, pretty popular song from the early 90s called Two Princes by the Spin Doctors was in my head. And in fact, it was so pervasive in my head that I felt compelled to listen to it a few times before starting the reading today. And then I pulled the first few cards already. And I kid you not, the Knight of Swords and the Knight of Wands are both here in the top row. I've only pulled one row of cards so far. But the story is clear so far from what I'm seeing. Many of you are dealing with a choice between lovers right now. You have multiple people interested in you. You have multiple people wanting to come towards you. And it's going to require you to decide, who your best match might be or who you think is best aligned with you. The song Two Princes, if you want to look up the lyrics, it's about, it's self-explanatory, two potential suitors that are interested in this one girl. And the singer of the song, he's one of the potential suitors, and he he goes on to describe how the other guy, maybe on paper looks a little bit more like an enticing option. He has more money. He's a better option according to the girl's family. But, he's still saying, like, reconsider and pick me kind of thing. So I think with that song being channeled right before the reading and both the Knight of Swords and the Knight of Wands coming out, I think maybe you might want to just make sure that you are fairly evaluating all of these potential love interests that might come towards you and not falling victim to like ego-based reasons for choosing somebody, such as good looks or money or surface level things like that. You might want to make sure you're really getting to know some of the people that may be giving you these love offers and choosing somebody who will be very aligned with you on a soul level and a personality level, and somebody that, just can be more like a best friend and somebody that you're in a relationship with, as opposed to someone you're just choosing because they look good on paper. So that's what I'm just kind of immediately getting here. Now with the Knight of Swords coming out, that was the very first card that came out. Some of you may be dealing with an air sign, so you may have a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius coming towards you. They don't have to be. It could just be somebody who is going to rush in, somebody who's very action-oriented, somebody who knows what they want and kind of quickly takes steps to get what they want. It's probably a very decisive communicator. And the Ace of Wands came out next, so this person most likely will be offering you a new passionate beginning in love. Six of Swords came out, so either you or one or both of these potential new partners may be coming out of a more tumultuous romantic situation and looking to move towards calmer waters or move towards a calmer, more stable romantic situation. Four of Swords also came out at the very end of the row, so I'm thinking that either you or one or both of these potential romantic partners is maybe in just kind of like a period of healing right now and a period of wanting to move away from whatever, maybe a relationship that was more driven by conflict or ups and downs and drama and things like that. So either you, one or both of these potential new people is most likely coming out of a more tumultuous, conflict-ridden relationship, and you or one of these people is definitely looking for something more stable in love, is what I'm getting here. Now with the Knight of Wands also on the table, you may be dealing with a fire sign. So that's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Again, it doesn't have to be a fire sign. It could just be a creative, passionate person who, can have the tendency to be a little bit flighty or in and out of your life, but you know, it doesn't have to be. It could be somebody who's just very charismatic and creative and, you know, maybe brings those qualities out in you and the relationship as well. We also had the Nine of Wands come out in this first row. So somebody could be feeling defeated or tired. Maybe that's you. Maybe that's one of these new potential partners, like just maybe tired of the dating scene or tired of, you know, maybe relationships where things are not really such smooth sailing. That's the energy I'm getting, whether that be you or one of your new potential love interests, like just kind of tired of dealing with the ups and downs and the drama that comes with certain relationships. And at least one person in this scenario is coming out of a very kind of rocky romantic situation that may have included a lot of fighting or ups and downs, and you're just looking for something more stable at the moment. I think the Four of Swords also kind of speaks to just making sure that you're taking time to think about if you do have more than one person coming towards you right now. Just make sure, like I said before, you're not falling the trap of egoic based reasons for wanting to be with somebody. Like, don't go for the surface level is what I'm hearing right now. I'm hearing that you need to look a little deeper and make sure you're getting to know everybody that might come towards you, even if that means like really taking time to step back and reflect on who might be the actual best match for you, because it might not be the person who on the surface looks like the best choice. I kid you not, I could not make that up. The fact that Two Princes came out, and I was actually even listening to the song before I started, and then like the two knights were just right there in the top row of our spread. I'm like, okay, somebody's definitely dealing with a choice between lovers, and at least two people are looking to pursue something with somebody who's listening to this video. I'm going to pull a few more cards, and then we'll clarify some of these. Again, I apologize for my voice, but I haven't really been feeling well this weekend. Just wanted to make sure I was able to get a reading out for you guys, though. All right, we have the Lovers. Can't make it up, guys. Definitely you're going to be having a choice of potential new love interests. At least two people will be coming forward to you soon if they haven't already. Gemini energy as well. We have the Hermit. So I'm getting maybe that this is your energy, this Four of Swords, Hermit energy, maybe even the Nine of Wands. Maybe some of you are coming out of something that was just, you know, a little bit toxic, a little bit hard to deal with, a lot of arguing, a lot of conflict, and you're just taking time to yourself right now, which isn't a bad thing, because you want, you know, when these new people come towards you, you're going to want to make sure that you are in a positive headspace and that you've taken time to heal from whatever previous relationship or situationship or whatever it was that you're coming out of. Because I'm sensing that maybe it wasn't the most positive experience for some of you, and you don't want to kind of like sabotage these new potential connections. So you want to make sure you're in a good headspace before entering anything new with someone. And this is also Virgo energy, so some of you may be dealing with a Virgo. Page of Swords is on the bottom of the deck. It just seems like no matter what reading I do lately, the Page of Swords wants to come out. For those of you that last night's reading resonated with, yeah, there is a little bit of a surveillance energy going on. So one or both of these people that may come towards you may have been kind of monitoring your social media. If it's somebody at work, they might be kind of watching you there and just, you know, trying to figure out who you are as a person, what you like, what you dislike. I'm not quite picking up on the same energy that I was last night. Last night, I definitely got kind of like a stalkerish vibe. Today, in the context of the other cards that came out today and the energies that I'm sensing, this just feels more like a lighthearted kind of, I want to get to know this person, and someone who might have been watching you a little bit because they want to get to know you, not in a creepy way. I'm just going to pull one more card and then we will clarify some of this. I am hearing the name Henry, just as I'm shuffling here. I'm hearing the name Janelle. Not sure if that resonates with anyone. And I'm also seeing the month of December on a calendar, so possibly Sagittarius, Capricorn energy as well. Okay. And then we have the High Priestess in reverse here. So you're going to want to make sure that you listen to your intuition. You may be feeling like a nagging from your intuition and be pushing it aside. Despite, your intuition trying to let you know about something, or maybe like if you do have a choice between lovers, because many of you, that is what this entire reading is about. You're going to possibly have more than one person coming towards you. It might require you to use your intuition to kind of figure out which person is best for you, even if you feel compelled to kind of push your intuition aside. This is cautioning against doing that. So you want to make sure if somebody seems like the better match for you on the surface, you just want to make sure that you're getting to know both partners, or if some of you may have more than two people coming towards you, make sure that you get to know all of these potential partners so that you can see who is truly the best match for you. And just like, don't fall into those traps of, well, this person looks really good, or this person has a really high paying job, or they have a lot materialistically. Like, don't get fooled by those things, because that could possibly blind you and make it so that you're not really seeing who the best match really is for you on a deeper level. That's the overall message I'm getting here. I would like to clarify on the Hermit. Let's just see what that is about. I'll get a little bit more info on that. And I definitely want to clarify the Page of Swords, because it just keeps coming out in every single reading. Like, come on. Put your Joe Goldberg hat away, please. Like, stop stalking these people. No, for real. I'm not really getting that vibe on this reading. Not the same vibe that I got yesterday. But still. All right, on the Hermit, it's the Five of Cups. So somebody's kind of brokenhearted, whether that be you or one of these people coming towards you. I'm getting that for many of you, it is you. You're coming out of a rocky situation with somebody else that hurt you. And like I said, take as much time as you need to make sure that your head space is right and your heart space is right, because, you want to start something off on the right foot. And you want to make sure that you're giving these people that might want a romantic connection with you like a real chance. I don't know about you, but I've definitely missed out in the past on potential partnerships that could have been really good, because I either tried to enter them too quickly after coming out of another relationship, or I was so salty after dealing with something like so toxic that I kind of misjudged people and like was very cynical when people would approach me after some of my other relationships. So just make sure you're not falling into that pitfall. And then the King of Wands also came out. So maybe some of you can be dealing with a fire sign, like I said before, but I'm getting that some of you might be brokenhearted over a fire sign. Maybe somebody that you were in a relationship with. Again, it doesn't have to have been a fire sign. It could be someone who's very charismatic, creative, good leader, those types of qualities. And I'm getting that some of you were in a relationship, or like a situationship, like I said before. Maybe it wasn't an established relationship, but you were dealing with this person and you had romantic feelings for them, and something went wrong and now you're just kind of brokenhearted. So make sure you're taking the adequate amount of time to heal before moving forward. But I mean, the good news is you definitely will have at least a few options rushing forward towards you to give you this new passionate love offer, which is really exciting. And many of you will be moving towards calmer waters with, one or both of these people. If you decide to kind of keep it light and date around, I mean, either way, you will have a calmer situation presenting itself to you, it seems. I'm going to actually clarify the Lovers card too, and then we'll clarify the Page of Swords. Just channeling a little bit here. I'm hearing don't be fooled by how he dresses. I don't know what that means, but again, it goes back to actually, yeah, now thinking about the message from earlier, like just like don't judge a book by its cover with some of these newer people that you're going to be encountering. So clearly, someone who comes towards you is not going to present in a way where you're like, oh, that's my perfect match. You're going to have to do a little digging, it seems, to figure out and get to know some of these people so that you can make the best decision about who is really going to align with you. The Lovers had the Sun in reverse. Yeah, so not everything is going to be illuminated on the surface, like right when you meet these potential love choices and options that you're going to have. You're going to have to dig a little bit and use your intuition. And I would say, like, maybe just take your time getting to know each person instead of just being like, oh, I like this one, not the other one. Because I think you're going to, it's not going to serve you. That's not going to be in your best interest to just kind of make a rash decision without getting to know all of the potential partners coming towards you. Let's see what else. King of Pentacles. So one option actually might be someone who's very financially stable, someone who might have a lot of material wealth or have like a very stable job, or just embody those qualities, be a very like stable, trustworthy person that you can count on. So, I mean, maybe when you finally do get to know these people, the best option may embody those characteristics. It might be someone who ends up being really loyal, reliable, you know, always going to be there for you, that type of energy. And now I just want to clarify this Page of Swords a little bit because it keeps coming out. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. I don't know. Possibly somebody who... Oh, that's interesting. Why is the Wheel of Fortune here? Let me just get another clarifier on that. I mean, this person, one of these people could be dealing with some bad karma, possibly. That's my first thought, but let's see what else wants to come out. I'm hearing the name Peter. We have the Nine of Wands again coming out on the Page of Swords. So I'm thinking somebody is, one of the people that's coming towards you is more burdened than they let on. They definitely feel like a wounded warrior, like someone who's maybe dealt with the ups and downs of in their own love life and kind of come out on the bottom a lot, especially recently. So yeah, that's actually more what I'm getting. Whoever this person is that's watching you, out of the two potential love interests, this person is going to try to hide the fact that they are actually coming out of a romantic situation that's wounded them and made them feel like, you know, they're actually dealing with the pitfalls of like the romantic ups and downs that come with the dating world right now. So you may just want to tread lightly and make sure that you're being like empathetic and not being too harsh with whoever this is, and making sure that you're being sensitive to their needs as well. Even if it's not, you know, somebody that you ultimately choose to pursue a relationship with, I would just be mindful that somebody's probably going to put on like a little bit of a tougher face when really they might also be coming out of a rough romantic situation that has them feeling kind of wounded, tired of dealing with like the games and the roller coaster that sometimes comes with the dating scene. So just keep that in mind. That could also be your energy as well. But I'm getting that it's one of these other people that's been watching you. I want to clarify the High Priestess in reverse too. I'm getting that means you're going to need to like tap into your intuition to really figure out which person you're going to want to pursue something with on a deeper level. Let's see. You have the Hanged Man in reverse. So yeah, if you don't use your intuition, you're not going to get the best perspective on the situation. Some of you may choose the wrong option. Not necessarily the worst option, but there will have been a better, more aligned soulmate option in there that you may have overlooked because you possibly didn't listen to your intuition or didn't take the time to get the highest perspective. And then also the Two of Cups. Yeah, so you would be missing out on your perfect Two of Cups if you don't listen to your intuition when these multiple people come towards you, okay? So not to say that, the other option would be the worst possible person for you, but like I said, you don't, if it's like a twin flame or something and they just, you're deciding who you want to be with based more on surface characteristics rather than like who you really click with over time, you could be missing out on the best connection of your life. So you just want to make sure that you're stepping back, you're reflecting, you're really evaluating each person that is giving you a love offer to make sure that you're not choosing somebody based on superficial reasons and that you're really getting to know somebody on a deeper level. Many of my videos I've spoken about how, I started off liking one person and ended up liking a completely different person, like in my earlier dating years. Sometimes we think we know what we want, but then when we really get to know someone on a deeper level, like it's completely different. Like it turns out to be somebody that you thought was just going to be a friend, and it turns out to be like a friggin' soulmate that you can't live without, So it really depends on how deep the connection goes sometimes. I'm getting it's going to be that kind of a situation. I mean, the positive news is that you have multiple people really, really interested in coming in quickly and giving you a love offer. So some of you are going to even get communication like relatively soon from more than one person. That's the good news. Again, make sure you're in the right head and heart space to receive these offers. But I mean, that's something you have to look forward to, especially if you're coming out of a particularly like tough love situation with someone else. I am getting that some of you are feeling this Nine of Wands energy as well, and you're wounded and just kind of trying to heal your heart right now. So just make sure that you're going into it fully healed. But it is really exciting because you do have these two people who are just so eager to kind of pursue you. That's really cool and really like exciting. Just want to see if any other channeled messages want to come through. I'm not going to be pulling any more cards. That's the major message for today. Thank goodness it was a positive one. We've had some crazy energies coming through. But I just got the name Mark as I was shuffling. I'm just kind of shuffling for the next. Shuffling helps me channel sometimes. I'm not going to be pulling any more cards, but it helps me channel information sometimes. So yeah, I did get the name Mark. Got the name Elaine as well. I'm seeing somebody like singing on a stage, so I'm not sure if maybe you are a musician, you are a singer, you like to sing, or if one of these people coming towards you, maybe the Knight of Wands that's coming towards you might be a musician or a singer. Doesn't have to be the Knight of Wands, the person in this energy, but I mean, it would make the most sense because the Wands energy is creativity, charisma. A lot of artists and musicians embody that energy, so that would make sense. So maybe some of you may even be dealing with like a higher status person that may be interested in you, which is really exciting. I'm seeing the East Coast of the United States. So somebody might live on the East Coast or somebody might relocate to the East Coast. Anything else that wants to come through? I'm particularly seeing kind of like the mid-Atlantic coast there, like Virginia, the Carolinas, Georgia, mid to south area there. So that might resonate with somebody. Please let me know if it does. I'm seeing a blue sports car. Not really sure what kind of car, but it's a blue, it looks like a blue coupe of some kind. That might be relevant to someone. One of these knights might own a car that looks like that. Now I'm seeing a motorcycle as well. So maybe it's somebody who's like into cars, motorcycles, that kind of thing. Maybe one of these potential people is into all that. Anything else? Yes. I've been doing more just general tarot readings the past few videos. Actually, most of the videos that are up on my channel because I'm not really someone who's comfortable kind of like rambling on video yet. So sometimes I cut my channeling short, and I just want to make sure that all the information that wants to come out is having an opportunity to come out during this reading. I'm seeing the month of June, so that might be some important to somebody. That might be someone's birthday, anniversary, or when you might make a connection with one or both of these people. I'm seeing like someone skiing down a mountain. I'm not sure if that's a hobby you might have, or maybe an interest of one of these people. I'm also seeing a football and a football field. So someone might be really into football. I'm seeing the Eagles colors. Maybe somebody's an Eagles fan. Yeah, I think that's about it. That's all that wants to come out today. I hope this was helpful, and please let me know, particularly for the channeled messages, if anything resonated with you. If you could like, comment, and subscribe, that would really help us grow. And, you know, this is an exciting, positive reading. I really hope it helped you. For the rest of you, I hope you have a wonderful night, and I will see you soon in my next reading. Bye-bye.